Hey guys, welcome to your second block-based programming tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about our stage as well as backdrops. So let's go ahead and get started. First, I want to identify what we talked about last time with our sprite as well as its properties. Okay, the sprite is in the forefront right now, but it has a background, a backdrop that it is on top of. And the way we can look at those backdrops is going to be able to look over here on the right, okay? Our stage is what backdrop is currently up, okay? So the same as if you're in like a musical or a play, there are different backdrops that show up throughout the musical or play, but the stage that the backdrop is on never changes. So the stage is what is currently being shown, and there are multiple backdrops. So if you scroll down here to the bottom, you can choose different backdrops, okay? If you hover over each one, it will show you that the magnifying glass allows you to choose a pre-made backdrop. So if I were to click on this, you could see all of the different backdrops that Scratch has to offer. If you would like to choose one of these, you could, and it would show up in the backdrop. Okay, so now it shows I have two backdrops, right? So I click on the stage and I click over here where it says backdrops. You can see that I have a blank backdrop as well as an Arctic backdrop, okay? If I wanted to scroll down here and rather than looking at a pre-made backdrop, if I wanted to paint my own backdrop, I could click here and you see it's added another backdrop. I could change the name of the backdrop if I wanted to. I'll just call this, let's just call this custom, right? Custom backdrop, right? And hit enter. And once I do that, if I wanted to, I don't know, draw a, let's make a box here. Let's say I want to add a big purple square in my backdrop. I don't know why you would want that, but looks good. And that's one of my backdrops. If I wanted to paint anything over top of it, you know, I could come up here and change the color that I'm dealing with. So let's say I want it to be a greenish color. I could drag and drop the color, the saturation, the brightness, and let's go ahead and change it to paintbrush. And I would just draw something green on there, and that would show up in the backdrop. So if I wanted to create my own backdrop, I could select this right here. If I wanted to create a surprise backdrop, I think it just randomly selects one. Let's go ahead and click on it. Yep, it just picked a random backdrop for me. So I have my blank one, the one that was already pre-made, my own custom one, as well as another backdrop. If I wanted to upload one from online, right, I could click this button and navigate different downloads that I've already downloaded. So if you already have a backdrop that you know you want, you can download it to your computer and then upload it as well to create different backdrops. If you realize that you don't want one of these backdrops, you can click up here and click this X over the trash can. That will delete it. Okay, so these are three different backdrops. Let's just say I'll go ahead and delete this one as well. If you want to customize it or edit it in any way, you can erase different things. If I wanted to erase the corner right here, I don't know why I want to do that, but there you go. And you see that it shows up in real time. Okay, so these are my different backdrops. So just to recap what we went through today, we went through how we could look at and add different backdrops, whether that be one that already exists, one that we're making from scratch, a surprise one, which is a random one that shows up, or we could upload a backdrop from online. So in the next video, we're actually going to be talking about events, what happens when the green flag is clicked, and other events as well. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys soon.